Okay, excuse the yogurt stains on the futon. Basically, imagine I'm eating my yogurt and I, put the lid. I don't lick the lid of the yogurt. I just stick it down here. I must have taken a nap or something. And then it turns out, oh crap, the the lid is on the blanket, and the blanket smeared it all over, and I was like, oh. Anyhow, um, I'm really excited right now. I'm very excited. Stevie Wonder released two new singles today. Where is Our Love Song and Can't Put It in the Hands of Fate. And I love these. I'm already like, wow, these are fantastic. This good stuff to come. Basically, he left Motown. He left Motown and he's starting his own record company. So what's the Fuss Records or something like that. It's through Republic. Um, that's that's crazy, Um, and he just released these two songs out of the blue, and they're phenomenal. Um, I would say they're they're both strongly related to the events of this year that have been happening. With Black Lives Matter and protests and all that. It's very intertwined with that. Um, and I know that I've heard a lot about how the actual Black Lives Matter organization isn't the best organization. There's some shady stuff going on under the under what we can see as in the public. There's just not some good stuff. And that's unfortunate, but at the same time, I think it's worth recognizing that we, our generation, tends to look at that movement and say, hey, I don't know, we see a separation between the organization and the movement, but not everyone does. Um, and I think Stevie Wonder does too. He just put out these phenomenal songs that are very preachy, quite frankly. Um, but at the same time, I would expect nothing less from him. This is the guy who made a whole song and dedicated the whole liner notes of Hotter Than July to making Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday a federal holiday. This is the guy that ended In Square Circle with a song called Apartheid, It's Wrong, where he compares it to the Holocaust and slavery, and the lyrics are literally apartheid, it's wrong, 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 wrong. You can't get any more obvious than that, It's like, I wonder what his intentions are. It's so obvious. But I expect nothing less from this guy, and I respect his integrity to say, hey, I know that there's people who are going to give me crap for this, for doing this, and I'm still going to do it because this is what I believe in. And that's powerful. And I get that some people feel like they can throw in political messages into their music, and it just kind of comes off as half-hearted, but you don't get that with Stevie Wonder. This is a guy who has experienced a lot of stuff, but also just knows people. I don't know his life, You just, there's such a genuity, is that the word? Genuity about how he goes about this. And there's no subtlety. There's no subtlety. I kind of love that when, an artist is like, hey, I'm going to make this message and there's going to be nothing subtle about it. Those are sometimes really interesting songs, and I don't know. I'm not one to dissect lyrics too much. I just don't pay attention to lyrics a ton. But there's a lot of great lyrics between these two songs, and you'll also notice there's a lot of artists featured between the two songs. Quite frankly, a lot of them I don't remember because I'm not familiar with them, but they all do great work featuring on these songs. And also, I think the production's really great too. I love on Can't Put It in the Hands of Fate. Stevie Wonder's like mic quality, his vocal quality sounds a little like distorted, and I really like that. I think it works for that song really well. Um, there's so much good stuff about these songs. Um, they just feel like something you'd hear out of his golden age, but then mixed with something you'd hear nowadays. And I love it, and I guess that's the thing with me too, is that I've been experiencing a bit more of a musical renaissance, I guess, because I'm starting to open up a lot more. I'm getting this really open mind about music, and I'm hearing music now at work that I'm like, I would have never listened to on my own, and like I would have never given like modern rap a chance. And I'm listening to it, I'm like, okay, some of this stuff, doesn't catch my eye too much, but there's some stuff that I really get into, and I have a lot of respect. And I see it, I'm like, hey, this, it challenges what music can be, and I think that's really cool. And I don't know, Stevie Wonder is someone who's like, yeah, I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to see how can I incorporate some of that into my music. And that's so cool, Someone who's always able to keep modernizing and able to not just stay stuck in the past, but able to keep going and making new and interesting music, evolving with the times. That's so cool. Apparently he's working on a new EP, a new album. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. He's probably my favorite artist, so I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to hear about this. If you haven't listened to these songs already, please do. Again, you can find them on streaming services, I think. You can find them on YouTube, all that stuff. They are called, I'm forgetting the names of them, Where Is Our Love Song and Can't Put It in the Hands of Fate. They're both really good. And just more stuff, Can't Put It in the Hands of Fate has some great percussion on it, and the synthesizers, the work on those in Where Is Our Love Song, just really great, just really, really harkens back good number of decades. It feels great, and his vocals haven't aged. He still sounds phenomenal, and I guess while we're at it, you got to watch his video that he posted like a few weeks back. I believe it's called "The Universe Is Watching Us." He posted it to his YouTube channel, and it's such a great video of him just preaching and going at it, and these songs are, calls to action. They're great work. Great stuff. I sincerely recommend you check these out. They're awesome. Awesome songs. I've already added them to playlists. They're insane. I've only listened to them a few times each, and I'm already in love. Wow. Yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching and listening to me rant about a little bit of new music stuff. That's always so cool, that I get when I get to talk about this. I don't get to a ton, and who knows what else is going to happen this year. Maybe a couple more artists I follow are going to be like, oh look, here's something new this year, and I'll try to make sure that I talk about it when it comes up, because I'm sure that I'll have stuff to say, even if you could hear it from other people too. Hey, maybe some people find it interesting what I have to say. I don't know, but I'm so happy about this. It's been a weird month. I haven't been in the best place, so it's just nice to get small things like this that are like, yeah, this is sick, man. So, all right, goodbye. Have a good one. I hope that you do well, that you're doing okay in these weird times. I know it's hard to check on everyone, and it's really hard to do that. I wish I could check on people a lot more, but it's hard. I just hope you're doing all right. Yeah. I don't know how to end these. I never know how to really end these, They're just rants. Classic Zach Schmidt rants. All right. Goodbye.